Hello everybody, and welcome to my kitchen. As you can see, I'm in it. And today I'm going to be showing you how to make babooti, which is a traditional South African dish. Okay, so let's go. So number one, you're going to need to preheat your oven to 355 degrees Fahrenheit. Then next, for your spices, you're going to need some salt. Then you're also going to need some pepper. And if you don't have that, then I cannot help you. Then next, you're going to need some mixed spices. Don't ask which, because I have no idea. Then you're also going to need about 2 tablespoons of chutney. And you can get both of these in South African import store or another import store that has like stuff from like New Zealand or whatever. I don't know. Then next, you're going to need about half an onion, and it's going to need to be diced, as you can see. Then you're going to need about 3 eggs. Then you're going to need about 250 mils of milk, 50 mils of water, and some butter, which we're going to use instead of oil. And you're only going to need about a tablespoon of that. Then next, obviously, you're going to need your ground beef here, and then you're going to need your oven-proof dish with your utensils and your knife and your spoon.
Okay, so once you have your ingredients, you're going to want to fry your onions. And I just put them in a pan with some butter. You can use oil if you want, but I find butter or margarine works better. Yeah, so you just want to mix them around in your pan basically until your onions are nice and golden brown. But don't put them too long or else you'll burn them, and you don't want that. Okay, as you can see, they're now golden brown, which means you're ready to add your ground beef into your bowl. Yeah, so you can just add your ground beef into your bowl, but make sure you start like breaking it up immediately, because if you don't, then it's gonna cook in really big clumps, and you don't want that in your thing. And then once it starts cooking, then you just want to like add your salt. I'd put like about that much, and you just want to toss that in there. And then next, you want to go for your pepper, and I wouldn't put too much, otherwise it's gonna be overpowering. So once you have your salt and pepper, then you just want to mix that around in there. Next, you want to take your mixed spices and just put it into a bowl, and then put some water in it. Don't use all your water, because then you're gonna run out and then you're not gonna have any more. And also, if you do it too much, it's gonna turn out lumpy. But just mix that around until it turns into a paste. And then once it turns into a paste, then you can add the rest of your water, and then mix it around until it turns into it becomes like really watery and stuff. And then once you mix it around and it becomes like watery, then you want to add your milk. But don't add all your milk. Leave like a quarter left, because you're going to use that later. And then once again, you just want to whisk your milk and spice mixture. Then once your ground beef is cooked, then you just want to grab your milk and mixed spice mixture that you just made, and you're just going to want to pour it over the top of your ground beef, and make sure to get it everywhere. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to mix it around like so, and just make sure to get it everywhere like so. And then once you do that, then you can throw in your chutney, and once again, just make sure to get all of your chutney in there and start mixing it really quickly, because it's gonna like cook in the thing, and you don't want it to do that if it's not mixed in everywhere, because then it's gonna suck and it's gonna fail and your house is gonna burn down. Okay, next you're gonna want to crack all of your eggs into a bowl, and you want to use like 3 eggs and crack them all into the same bowl, and make sure not to drop the eggshell into the bowl like I did here. So only idiots do that. And then once you have all your eggs cracked into the bowl, then you want to break the yolk, and then you're just gonna want to start mixing it around like scrambled eggs. And then once you've mixed it around, then you want to pour the rest of your milk into the bowl. It should be like that much, and then just pour it into the bowl. And then honestly, when it's like, you just mix it around, because like, yeah, and then you're gonna want to spray your baking tray dish with some olive oil, and make sure to spray the sides and stand back, otherwise it'll get in your eyes and you'll go blind. Then you can strain your beef and put it into the pan. I forgot to record straining the beef, but that's pretty straightforward, and if you don't know how to do that, then why are you taking this class? Okay, anyway, once you've got it in the bowl, then you want to like compact it around and make it as flat as you can on the top, and make sure to squash it in those sides so there's no like holes or gaps or anything in your beef. And then honestly, once you do that, then that's when you can take your egg and milk mixture and just pour it over the top of it. And if you do it right, like I told you, and if you followed what I said, then it should spread everywhere. I kind of screwed it up, so there was a portion where there wasn't, but I just poured the rest on it, so I'm good. And then if you preheated your oven like you should have, then you should be ready to put it in the oven. And it depends on how powerful your oven is, but I would put it in for like 30 to 40 minutes. But again, depends on how powerful your oven is. And just put it on the bottom tray, make sure to get it in the middle, and then you can close up your oven. And then after 40 minutes, it should be done if you did it correctly. So you're just going to want to take out your dish, and if the egg is sitting on the meat correctly, or it's sitting on and it hasn't gone to the bottom, then you're done.